Have you ever tried sushi? It's well known that sushi is one of the most famous food in Japan. It's said that many tourists who visit Japan make it a purpose to eat sushi while visiting. Now, let's check it out. Note that we are here going to talk about pure sushi in Japan, because we don't know about it existing in the whole world. Also, we sometimes come across weird sushi that looks like fake abroad. Nigiri Sushi. The most famous style in sushi. Nigiri means grip. Everyone knows about it, right? Maki Sushi. Sushi roll. It's rolled up by bamboo mat in the cooking. Sushi rice plus sliced seafoods or vegetables or omelette are rolled up by sea moss. If you prefer Big Mac more than ordinary hamburger, this can be a better option if you are not sure in the selection of sushi. Tamaki Sushi. One of sushi rolls. It's just rolled up by palms of hands more softly than ordinary sushi roll in the cooking. Normally, single seafood is contained. Chirashi Sushi. Various seafoods, vegetables and omelette are topped on sushi rice. Japanese mothers prefer to serve this for the kids because it can be cooked easier than nigiri sushi. Inari Sushi. A style of sushi that sushi rice containing various foods is wrapped by sweet seasoning, boiled, abu raw, fried thin sliced tofu. Inari means a fox that is a messenger of the god in Japanese Shinto. Statues of a fox are existing in front of Shinto shrines like very famous Shinto shrine Fushimi Inari Jinja. So, this sushi was named Inari Sushi. The color is the only one common point, and there is no other special reason. Oshi Sushi. It's box-pressed sushi. Sushi rice with seafoods topping is put into a wooden box, and then it's pressed by the cover. Generally, marinated or sometimes boiled seafoods are used for this sushi instead of raw seafoods. Marinated or boiled seafoods are sanitarily better than raw seafoods. So, this sushi is well sold as a boxed lunch beno. Inari Sushi. It's fermented sushi. It has a much longer history than the current style of sushi, and it's said that it came from Asia as a preserved food about 1,300 years ago. It's cooked with fermented fish that sometimes smells stronger. It may be hard to eat for travelers. Even Japanese, it's not easy. History of Sushi. It's said that current style of sushi was started in Edo period, when Ieyasu Tokugawa set up the capital city in Edo, old name of Tokyo, in 1603. Many workers from all over Japan came to Edo for the construction. It started as a fast food for the workers like McDonald's as a meal that people eat. Japan in the Edo period was a federation like today's USA. Someone in the family of each local governor, mainly the son, was required to be in the capital city Edo for 1 year every 2 years. Of course, he doesn't come to Edo alone. A lot of servants came with him together and stayed. While staying, a lot of people come to know about sushi in Edo. So, it's said that sushi was spread between whole Japan in the second half of the Edo period due to the requirement above. In particular, Tokyo Bay was very rich in fresh seafoods, so current style of sushi was created. At that time, it was impossible to freeze fresh seafoods like present days, and of course, there was no refrigerator available. However, vinegar and wasabi have a bactericidal effect, So, Japanese people at that time had been succeeded in getting delicious sushi by using fresh seafoods, vinegar and wasabi to pay care for hygiene. Japanese people at that time created wisdom in order to get delicious foods. At that time, sushi was much bigger than now, like onigiri. If you don't know about onigiri, you can imagine a hamburger instead. By the way, in Tokyo, Nigiri Sushi is sometimes named Edome Sushi. Edome means beach side of Tokyo Bay. Also, conveyor belt sushi was started in Osaka in 1958. Nowadays, sushi is sometimes served by express train in such kind of sushi restaurant. However, we strongly recommend you to select sushi restaurant that a cook directly serves sushi in from of you if it's the first attempt of pure Japanese sushi. Because sushi in conveyor belt sushi restaurant is sometimes cooked by a part-timer. We want you to enjoy sushi cooked by a professional sushi cook, though prices are much higher. I hope you learned a little. To tell the truth, my father has a bitter memory in sushi. It was a thing approximately 30 years ago when he was a student of a university. A foreign student coming from French told my father that the Japanese are still uncivilized people who eat raw fishes by picking up by hands directly, when my father invited him to a sushi restaurant. Even though Japan was a much advanced country, of course, chopsticks were available in the restaurant at that time and even now. A few years later, when he was getting back to his country, the foreign student requested my father to go to a sushi restaurant together as a memory of Japan. My father discovered that he became a fan of sushi at that time. He muttered in his mind that it's you who are still uncivilized people, I heard. I hope you learned of sushi a little bit. Is sushi still a food for uncivilized people? Thank you very much for watching. Leave comments. See you.